Hi, welcome back. Adventures with Dr. Joe. I have a number of these door handles in my house where one of the screws seems to be broken. It just doesn't tighten, doesn't loosen, nothing. I'm going to take it apart and see if we can use our screw extractor to fix this, because I think there's a broken screw inside of it. It was probably installed with a bit of butane where it's been over-torqued and broken. And I've got a number of door handles again like this that are the same. So let's take a look at this. Let's take it apart. To take it apart, the first thing is to remove the door lock mechanism. This locks the door, unlocks the door. You have to take that out so it'll come out, so we can separate it. Then let's take this top screw out, which is securing the door. There, that came out, and look, this is what I expected. That screw broke off. This is the spacer, and it broke off in that other part of the door. Let's take that off. Yep. Here's the side that's good. Here's the side that's broken. Let's see if we can take that out. Take that screw out and fix this problem. We've got some screw extractors we're going to use. So I've got the tools we're going to need, and I've got a little box here to put the other parts that I don't want them to lose those. I'm going to first take this other screw out, the one that's a problem. Oh, there it goes. Easy. Yep. And then, again, we've got two issues. One here in the handle, and one here in the spacer. So we're going to do our best to drill these out. I'm going to make a little dimple in the very center of it, and then I'm going to use a left-handed drill bit, and many times it'll catch. If this is soft like brass or something, it'll catch, spin it out, and I'm hopeful the same will be here. So let's do that. All right, well, let's do this one first. Then we'll get an appropriate drill. That looks good. And again, this is a left-handed drill bit, so we're going to drill in reverse. And I'm hoping it catches. Let's tap that again. Okay, we've got a spring-loaded center punch. I've got it lined up pretty well. And I may use a smaller drill bit that may engage in that dimple a lot easier. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. This screw must be hardened because it's... Nope, there it goes. I saw it. Perfect. Come on. Now I'm going to use a larger drill bit, see if we can engage the whole thing. I'm getting eager here. I gotta relax. So you can see it's starting to slowly come out. That's too big. I'll put a link to the screw extractor set that I'm using here. Whoops. Shoot. Hard to keep it centered. It's coming slowly. There it goes. Okay. Now, once we see that much, I can put a small plier on that and probably turn that baby out. And yes, I can. Okay, great. Very happy. There it is. So that's the small segment. Oh, well, look why. So that is a long set screw that broke off. So that's why it was pretty hard. Set screws in general are very hard. So the one that's intact, I loosened it up and I want to just take a look at it. So yeah, there it is. So that is a set screw that was first put in here that's fully threaded, then this is threaded on top of it. So let's find out what that set screw is all about. Okay, so the broken off set screw is here. I'm going to use this Dremel to make this surface flat. There, I think. There, I can more easily put a pin in, or a dimple into that. By the way, if the dimple doesn't work, you can use one of these cutoff wheels and turn this into basically a slotted screw and then turn it out with a screwdriver. But we're going to try the reverse drill first. Okay. Alright, that put a decent dimple in there. Got the reverse drill bit. Try to secure this a little bit better. Okay, it's in a vise. So I've gone back to the smaller drill bit. And my drill hole is a little off center, unfortunately. So I did use this cutter to make a little cut in that. And I'm going to see if oh boy, that's tight. Then, before I try it again, I'm going to put a little heat on it. I can heat up that brass surrounding, it'll expand it just a little bit. That might make it easier to remove. This is just a butane torch, it's not that hot, but I think it can heat it up enough to give us the result we want. All right, let's give that a try. Come on, baby. There it goes. Yes, nice. So, there we go. So, that was a winner. So the screw threads for the Allen, the little grub screw are the same as the screw threads for the main screws, so I'll be able to match it up. Well, even though I've got a complete set of set screws, I don't have the right size, but I have an extra screw that fits the that fits our needs. So I'm going to cut off a segment of that screw and then put a slice in it so that the screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, will work to drive it in. Let's do that. We'll get that screw secured in the vise. And we'll just cut it off to an appropriate length. Wear safety glasses, by the way. So I'm gonna let it cool off. All right, before I break it off, let's just get it started in there. There we go. And now we'll make a little slot in it so that we can turn it with our screwdriver. Shoot. That should be good. And then we'll just screw it in an appropriate amount. That's probably enough. Then we can put our brass spacer back on. That's nice, and we're ready to reinstall. Okay, now it's time to put it together. So we'll put the backing one in first. Okay, there it is. Now hold it, and we'll put the front one in. There we go. There, I got it. Okay, so I got them both started. Now we're just going to finish tightening them up. This has been bugging me for years, so I'm glad we did it. And I'm really surprised because set screws are usually a hardened form of steel, and the fact that it broke is really kind of crazy in my opinion. There we go. Now we've just got the lock. Let's see if that lines up. And it does. Yay! Lock, unlock. So hey, if you found this useful, please give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Consider subscribing.